girls and 3 boys, meaning I had lots of aunts and uncles. Most of them had children. Some of them had a lot of children. The thing I remember most about my early childhood was having a gazillion cousins. In many families, a cousin is some far-off distant relative, but not in our family. At the time, all of these cousins lived in California. All but one family lived in Southern California. And most of those families lived in either Redlands or short distance from Redlands. We saw each other a lot. Us, a cousin, was part of our bigger family. As we reached adulthood, life took different paths. Some cousins moved away, and we seldom got together. However, for the really important milestones in life, that connection is so thank you to all the cousins for making the effort to be here today. My father was only 20 years old when I was born. My earliest memories of him are doing things like shooting off illegal fireworks in the backyard. You might think that only a kid would do such a thing. Well, at the time, I was 5, he was 25, so in reality, he was a kid. When I showed interest in model trains, my father helped build a train set. Soon, the family car had to be parked in the driveway because my train set took up the entire garage. Our family car at the time was an Oldsmobile with a big V8 engine. That car seemed to burn rubber every time it left a stop sign. I grew up thinking all cars did that. About the time my sister was born, in 1964, my father and I both grew up. My father used all of his available skills to support his family. When a back injury and 2 surgeries forced him to quit construction, he became a barber. He soon owned his own barbershop, and even cousin Leon worked there. By the late 1960s and the long hairstyles of the day, the barber business took a downturn. He sold the shop and embarked on a successful career in sales. As I reached adulthood, I worked alongside my father twice at 2 different companies. We shared both our victories and we shared our setbacks. When I was very young, my father was this larger-than-life figure. After I entered adulthood, the 20-year difference in our age became smaller and smaller as the years passed. Our relationship changed. My father became my best friend, my mentor, and more like an older brother. I could share anything with my father, and I often did. As a child, my father, the barber, cut my hair. These past 2 years, I was cutting his hair. Our roles had truly reversed in life. I'm certain my father is now in a better place. He is with my mother, Loretta, and I'm certain the Southard Brothers Quartet is reunited once again and entertaining all the folks up there. Thank you again to everyone for being here today. It really means a lot. Cousin Vicki wanted to be here today, but she could not. So she wrote a letter, and her son Tyler is going to read it. So, Tyler, right there. I'm going to turn it over to Cousin Tyler.
Hello, everybody. This is for my mother, who regretfully could not be here. But first, I only knew Tom later in his life, but I did have a memory that was actually just jogged. Susan and Todd. One of the things I remember about Tom was on our way back from their wedding, through must have been the Corona Crawl or something. It was horrible traffic, and my grandparents were in the car as well, and we actually broke down, and hot and just horrible traffic. And some people stopped and helped us and towed us off and got us exactly what we needed. And yeah, I never heard Tom say much, but I remember him commenting on that after they helped us and we got towed and everything was taken care of. He said, meeting folks like that makes breaking down worth it. And, you know, just the few things I ever remember him saying, although he was soft-spoken, it resonated. You know, you knew you were talking to somebody. That's what I remember. This is from my mother. Life takes us all down many roads, turning here and there, sometimes leading those we grew up with on their own paths. As we become adults, our cousins branch off on their own roads to form their own families. We see less and less of each other and tend to forget how important the brothers and sisters of our own parents were in our childhoods. I first knew him as Orby. He hated that name. But in my childhood, that's who he was. Orby and Loretta were never far away as I was growing up. He remained Orby until he opened his barbershop in the 60s, taking advantage of a career change and perhaps new acquaintances. Orby became Tom Sr., and my cousin became Tom Jr. Ironically, years later, when Orby needed a birth certificate for a trip to the Caribbean, he discovered that he was, in fact, Thomas Orby Southard. I can't remember a time before Tom and Loretta were in my life. I have a vague memory of a little house in Exeter where they lived, and I barely recall a stir when Tom and Loretta decided to leave us all to move 4.5 hours away to Redlands. What was in Redlands that Exeter didn't offer? As a small child, I didn't know about jobs. In fact, the only argument I could really remember sticking in my mind is that there was no fog in the winter, and the nights cooled down in the summer. When I was in the first grade, my mother, Lorraine, Loretta's sister, moved us to Redlands. She was the first of the Stewart clan to follow Tom and Loretta. I think Tom and Loretta drove us down from Exeter. It was the first time that I had been to Redlands. And we were greeted by rains and flood in the wash of Orange Street. And Tom barreled the car, a Hudson, I think, through the water, which was up to the car doors. I was petrified. We made it through, though in retrospect, it may not have been a good idea. Tom and Loretta became our mainstays in those years. Their home became our home away from home. We shared lots of meals and good times with them. Sunday nights became a routine. The biggest draw was the color TV, the only one in the neighborhood. The only programs in color were on Sunday nights, Disneyland and Bonanza. We were in awe of that colorful peacock. And Tom filled in as father and a solid guy during those times. He turned up at our doorstep with a little white bench he had made to add to our sparsely furnished bungalow. My fondest memory of him, though, is when he took me to my Girl Scout troop. To my Girl Scout troop's father-daughter dinner. For entertainment, the girls put on grass skirts and leis and danced to Little Grass Shack. I remember him laughing with Loretta and my mom about someone choosing that song for little girls to dance to. And this is in the verse, this is in quotes here. I'm not a Southard, so I'm not going to say I wouldn't make it. I want to go back to that little grass shack with that little brown girl and that little grass skirt in Hawaii. Yeah, Tom was right. I didn't get it I didn't get it at the time, but I guess it could have been a bit risque back then. By today's standards, not so much. It turns out that the Southern brothers sang that song in a Hawaiian-themed show. Tom and Loretta bought me my first two-wheel bicycle, a spiffy, light blue one. A spiffy, light blue one. Their house on Dale Lane had a kind of steep driveway, to a 7-year-old at least. And my first time on that bike, I lost control and smacked right into a fire hydrant. And Tom was there to bend the fender away and dust me off. So this is how I remember Tom. He was soft-spoken and gracious. I remember him looking for an opening to tease us and finding humor in life and everywhere around him. I remember someone who stepped up to make us feel welcome and safe. I remember a good man. So here's to Tom and Loretta, meeting back up on that road somewhere. Thank you for being in our lives, for being our support system. Thank you for giving us the security of knowing that if anything happened, you would take care of us. And as for us, here's to all of us getting back on our own roads after today. We haven't stayed in touch, but I've always known that you were there. Please enjoy your families. Many of us are grandparents and aunts and uncles now. Let's keep each other in mind more often. And if that's too hard, there's always Facebook. Take care. Love, Vic.
Thank you.